It's April the 4th, 8 minutes past 9, 2025. We stayed in Ballypatrick Forest last night, which is about 4 or 5 miles from Ballycastle. This is a tour of the tree campsite. Used to be a public car park for the forest at one time, and public toilets. It's all closed down now. The wee toilet at the very end would have been used by the tour in the trees, but they don't allow it no more since COVID. What I do with my hat, where I get my hat, I'm going to get this wee one out here, and we're trying to find out what we're going to do today. But I haven't quite made up my mind. I've got my hat, but I don't want her to run over that caravan. For some reason, puppies and all, she's got the freedom of the whole forest here, but I open that door, she's going to run to that caravan. One of the rules on tour of the trees is dogs to be kept on leads, but the majority of people don't care as long as they're not wild like Lina. Hey Lina, we're not going near the caravan. Lina, come on the other way. Lina, the other way. See what I mean? Like, she's only going one direction. Come on down this way now, Pep. You're not annoying the neighbours. So this was laid out originally for cars, for car parks. A boy told me one time that there was another caravan park here. I can't find it. But two of the trees use it now. And the other bit of the car park is still open to the public. It's free of charge now. But there's nothing left here anymore. The toilets and all, everything's working. See, even, I want to have a wee pee and a wee poo before we go. So, they've always been closed when I came here. But two of the trees were allowed to use them toilets. The electric, the plumbing's still going. But since COVID, they've closed them off. I say it's cost saving. They don't have to clean them now, like. But that wee floodlight comes on at night time automatically, so it's still electric and all going there. Look at that, she's doing a poo now, boys. And not handy there, boys. That's quick this morning. I love to see that there. We'll get this picked up. Where's the nearest bin now, boys? Where's the nearest bin? It would have been nice in this time, like, you imagine like the people having wee barbecues and all here, all sitting around these wee things. Where's the bin? All the two of the tree sites have bins. I don't see no bin here, boys. I'm going to walk over to the public. They all have bins and water. Somebody stole the bin. I'll tell you the wee problem I'm going to have today now. There's still a lot of storm damage around the place. I want to go to Glenarth, and I was going to go to Glenarth Caravan Park after this. But whenever I finish at Glenarth, I was going home. And the way home from Glenarth is all bad roads, unless I go straight to Ballymena. In which case it's probably 70-75 miles to go home. Or if I stay here and leave here to go home, it's better roads that I know, and still stop off on the way back. And even if I wanted to do the 75 mile, I could go back to Portrush and go home that way. So I'm thinking I might just drive to Glenarth. It's very stormy. I'm thinking I might just drive to Glenarth. But the problem with that there, it's £5 parking, while I can get in free with a caravan. The caravan has, I have a permit to put in my window. Never put it on yet. I have a permit to put in the caravan window. So we like a tack disc. I have it lying on the dashboard of the car. I'm nearly tempted just to drive up in the car today to Glenarth and park in the two of the tree site and walk down to the forest. I'll take the cool box with me and take the chips and all with me, and I can cook when I'm away. And then we'll do a wee bit of touring around that area. But we went to Giant's Causeway and all yesterday. I'll tell you the problem we're having here now. We see this here. It's knowing what they put on. If I was at home now, if I was at my house now, it's 9 degrees, partly sunny, and feels like 7. For some reason, it always feels colder than it actually is. Like, it's freezing now, like, it's freezing. And right here now, what's the weather here? Right now here, it's 7 degrees and feels like 6. But look at the sun all day. I don't know. I'll have to update this. Right, in London Day right now, it's 10 degrees. Feels like 7. See that one there? That one blowing there now, that's winter cut mode. There's no shelter here at all. Cut all the trees down. It feels like 7 back home. Right here and Ballycastle, where's my wee Where's my wee icon now to get it up here? I don't know. See, things are simple when you're in the caravan. The heat, once you come out to the cold, it doesn't work. Here we are now. Latest update. This is the latest. 8 degrees here, feels like 5. You know what I mean? 5. You see blue skies and all. And you can't be seen wearing a big duffer coat like. You know, there's people out in t-shirts. One of the Giants Causeway yesterday, one's wearing t-shirts. And the thing is, when I was in Giants Causeway yesterday coming back, I wish I had a t-shirt on. Oh, it got very hot, so it did. Even though it was saying it was 12 or something. See, with them out cliffs, once you get out of the wind and the sun's beating on you and you're walking up a hill, it gets hot. But it feels like 5. We're getting more sun here than back at home. Well, tropical here. It's gone up to a big 12, boys. We are going to be sweltered. Now, see if we're doing a 12 degrees walking up waterfalls out of the wind, that's going to be lovely. If I go down to on closer to the coast, it's going to be cold. What's tomorrow? Oh, I got lost again. So what I'm thinking of doing now, I might just hop in the car and drive towards Glenarth. I might even get there for 5-6 hours. We'll stop half on the way. We've got a wee coastal town National Trust place to go to first. It's got beaches and all that there. It's got public toilets, and we'll do that. And I haven't seen Ballycastle yet. So if I stay here another night and then I go home by Ballycastle again, I'll stop off in Ballycastle on the way home. Because I haven't seen much of Ballycastle. And from Ballycastle I can just go straight home then. I make the most of this journey. Price of fuel. So don't know how that must be people storing the wastewater there, and it must be blocked. I don't know. There's a lot I don't know about this place now. I haven't been here since before COVID. Come on now, Lynette. We're going to go in the car now, pet. So either way, we're going to go in the car. I'll grab the cool box and take it with me, and then my chips and all's in it. And I can make me a cup of tea, make me chips in the car. And I think I might just keep the wee disc in the car. So whenever the forest, you boys, I could come down here and see a caravan. What can they do? Stick a note on it. To see a car up on a wood, they look in, they see the bed, they think I'm camping on it. Come on now, Lynette. Up we go. So we'll get all the stuff moved in here. So I think it's the 3rd, is it? That's the 3rd of April, 9:24, 7 degrees. We're about to leave the Tour in the Trees touring site, leaving the caravan behind. And we'll head down to, I can't remember what you call the place, I think it begins with a C. It's a wee National Trust Village. Luna, I love it. There's toilets, I can go to the toilet there. It's probably, many miles, we're 90 miles on the clock now. 32 miles to the gallon, not too good, like, not too good. But we're not towing the caravan today, we'll save a wee bit of fuel. And hope to get to Glenarth before the day's out. But we'll see what happens. It's 9:41 now, 9 degrees. Going by the weather forecast here, it's 9 degrees, feels like 7. We might have a problem, We're in Cushendun now. Cushendun's owned by the National Trust, most of the village. And I was going to go to the toilets over there. Always nice clean toilets over there, hot water. I just see the roof smashed in. A tree has fell on it. So if I don't get the toilets in now, Luna, it could be crisis in the next couple of hours, you know. As long as so long, can hold on. I'm always like, Luna, what do you do? I check out these toilets. I'm hoping they might have left if it's got hit there at the back with a tree. Saying that, you think they're only close off part, but I'm hoping if the Jensen is closed, they might have the disabled open. Maybe the main button itself is okay, it's just a wee fancy bit. Toilets are open. Oh, we're saved. No damage inside. There's disabled toilets there. Can you take a wee linen in there? Usually nice clean toilets I see. Look at the nice tiles and all nice and clean. Nice and shiny and all like. Always hot water in here too. Let's see if there's any hot water today. Might take a while to come through. Water's warm. So I'll use the toilet facilities here. If I wanted a wee shower in the caravan now, I could take some of that water now and then just heat up a wee kettle to get it the right temperature, and I can have a shower in the caravan. I might just do that, you know, before I go. Look how the terrace is open. Do you know what? Maybe the female terrace is closed, maybe that's why the disabled line open. Ned is going anyway. We'll go and look at this devastation. So, I'm not sure where the females are, you know, maybe the wee light noise hanging off. I don't don't see the actual there's that tree there. That tree's fell down. It's a great big one, boys. She's been a great big tree there. I'll let her wee girl out now. So, Cushendun, Cushendun. I get them mixed up. This is Cushendun. Cushendun is owned by the National Trust. They own the village, so it's the only village you go to, and the National Trust sign is on the road as you drive in. Now, obviously, there's brand new houses down there by the harbour and all. Maybe they own the land, I don't know. We'll get a wee girl out now. So we'll take a wee walk around the trees first to see if there's any devastation. Oh, we're looking for devastation, Luna. We're looking for devastation. And we'll try and leave the wee beach sort of to last, because it's not the warmest yet. It's not the warmest. I'm not going to spend too long around these trees. We have a lot of adventures today to do today. And we're going to Glenarth. Plenty of trees in Glenarth. But she needs a wee sniff about, so she goes, look, see wee peas. It could be parts of Glenarth, it could be barn, with no other pups has been on it. I don't know. It's broken glass and all there. Is that the ladies there closed off, is it? Are they wee shelters there? So that must have been the women's toilets there, maybe? I don't know. So that goes nowhere there, it's just a wee shelter. I never came round here, you see. I just went to the men's. So that's the ladies' toilets there. But it's a tree hut over there. Why are they closed off here? There's another tree over here fell down, I wonder. I don't know. Don't know what's going on there. I don't remember where the ladies was, you know, but it looks like that was the door at the back. That door there, the one I used, is only the men's and the disabled. You can see in there. There's no sign above the door, you see they say gents. It says at the side. So maybe when you come down that path, gents came this way, ladies went the other way. But why is the ladies not open? Maybe it's because they don't want the ladies passing the broken. There's nothing actually wrong with the toilet, but they don't want the ladies passing the damaged roof. The new windows are getting badly rotten. Some different new windows. Ah, if you think it wouldn't be hard to fix a wee path like. So because that wee bit of path there is damaged, that's why they closed off the women's toilets. I'm bearing in mind that women queue a long time for toilets. Hey Lena! Where's my girl? Lena! Oh, there she is. Wee sniffy round. This is the grounds of the old house. The wee robotic lawnmower, she used to bark at it. Let's see if she sees it today, if she remembers. We're going this way now, Lena. Long day. That storm did a lot of damage, and probably 5 years before they clear all the trees up. Two of the trees site there at Drumman are still closed. I was on the news this morning. It's over 2 months ago, it's that last storm. And saying the Silent Valley is just opening today to the public again. But there's still parts of it, I see eating there, there's still parts of it that remain closed and be closed for a long time. It's taking them a long time to shift all the trees. The amount of trees over footpaths and stuff like that there. So that's an old Church of Ireland church now, it's a community centre. But you always find now the trees are sort of taken away, everything's so bright. We see now what wee bluebells and all start coming up. Spring now, like there'll be lots of wee flowers now shoot up that wouldn't have been there had the trees remained. We're heading to the wee village now, we're down to the wee cave now. We'll leave the beach. Normally I'll go to the beach first. And then I wonder should we go to the beach now. Women love beaches, you see. That's why I didn't know. I like her snuffing. She needs to snuff. She's getting a bit hyper, so she is at times. Everything's very late here. There are wee ferns and all starting to come up. But we're getting bluebells now down our way. I've seen bluebells in my wee journey. And they're daffodils. They've still got snowdrops. They are behind the times here. We had snowdrops back in January, like. There's only snowdrops coming here now. They must be about a month behind the seasons. Wee snowdrops there. We used to have a wee summer house here back when the house was here. So I'd imagine that would have been some kind of wee fountain and all there. Oh, that's got a wee name on it there. Somebody's keeping an eye on that. Oh, it's a telegraph pole. It's a telegraph pole. I thought it was a tree. That's BT, just keeping an eye on that. Do you think the boys of the money at one time stood in these steps here? Probably never sat in here, you know. They probably just came in the day it was built and just stood at the house looking at it. So I'm going to head through the wee village now. Oh, she's doing a second poo. 2 poos in one morning. I've given her new stuff now from Amazon to make her poos more solid. I must be giving her too much. I'm going to get this picked up now. Got the package. Wee lambs, so I don't trust Luna with lambs. She'll be inquisitive. That's a big word there, boys. When she sees them, hears them, she might stick her wee head through the fence. I'll let her look at them, but she's not to bark or nothing at them. She doesn't notice nothing yet. This is the first wee lamb she'll see this year now here. I'll see what's going on here, Luna. What is going on in the old church centre? People might want to come here to some of these functions. Spend £10 to win 2 free tickets. How can you win 2 free? If the tickets are free, why would you want to win them? They're free anyway. To an event in the old church centre. Oh, just go, it's a boring draw there, boys. Big Arts Weekend, 2nd to the 5th of May. Save the date. Music, drama, poetry and art. All in Cushendun, the most beautiful village in the Glens. And maybe these ones haven't seen the other villages in the Glens. Until they've gone out and searched around, they can't really say that. Planted in unusual containers, a workshop of Don Care. There's Don there. That's him. He's going to plant things in unusual containers. So he's planted things in shoes. Explore unusual garden planters from mugs to buckets to boxes under the expert guidance of Don Care. So if you want to plant some weeds in, I'll show you. There's an expert down here at Cushendun. I'll really show you how to do it. Tuesday get together. Looking forward to your company Tuesday the 8th of April. That's not far away there. For a delightful lunch with memories of Cushendun through the photograph collection. We're going to have photographs. I would say the photographs will probably look the same as it does now, you know. I don't think there's a big lot of difference. So a whole big thing coming on here. Sunday the 9th of March, but late for that. 11th of March, too late. 22nd of March, too late. 1st of April, too late. The 8th, to get together. And Friday the 2nd to Monday the 5th, big arts weekend. Let's see if it's a wee village. There's a lot going on. And there's wee leaflets, welcome to the Glen Arts. I tell you, there's a lot going on here. See if you want to buy a chest of drawers, this is not the place to come. But see if you want to walk a wee dog and you want to see lambs, see caves, see beaches, see woods, all the way walking your dog off the lead, this is a place to come here. Game of Thrones is filming down here. She hasn't even looked at the lambs yet. The mother is looking at Luna. Luna hasn't taken any interest. But in all fairness to be lambs, none of them speaking. Their mouths are well shut, there's no eat. Bah, bah. There's none of that. Look, she's looking at see, look, she has some tracks up. See where I made that wee noise and she looks at me. If they keep their mouth shut, they're safe. Now these are the housing executive houses. These are normal working class folk here. So there won't be no bins down this way. We've got to get down to, about just beyond the corner, and we're in the old village then, with the red telephone boxes and all the history part. The wee lamb's going to play now, I wonder. Wee number 20 there is going to push in there. Number 20 is pushed in between number... You can do a wee commentary, you need binoculars. How can people eat them? I don't know. They have no idea what's in front of them. Maybe it's best that way, isn't it? Well, there's a local there, isn't it? I don't know, look, he might be guarding his property. He mightn't want tourists taking over. Lynette, I think we'll go over this side of the road and then let him come across to you. Lynette, come on across this side. Oh, Lynette's not coming across to any side. She's helping herself. Are you being nice now, Lynette? This is a wee oldie village now. Like that's the mean, if you have photographs of this place years ago, it's going to look the same. But now it's different. Maybe had a horse and cart there. So they got the water over there. Oh, we're going to get run down with a car here. We're going to get run down. But there's lots of wee signs telling you about it. I'm not going over to there. I don't know videos. That's wee retirement cottages there for, I think, no, widows' cottages there, them houses. Back in them days, everything was categorised. But they're all private homes now. But the National Trust still owns them. So you can't go and visit nothing, like. You just come and look. We see 1887 to 1977 is that wee church building there. Lord Cushendun. What's so fancy decorated? Maud's cottages. Anyway, I thought it would have said beside it would tell you what it is, but it's not. Bathing lodge. Throughout the 1800s, summer residents or bathing lodges were becoming increasingly popular. It's not showing them, so it's a wee bit showing photographs, but it's not actually writing it belongs to. If you had time, like, you could look at it. As you go down here now, this wee beach, tour buses will come. I would say day trippers would miss this. If you're doing the Causeway Coastal Road on a car, you'd miss this wee place. Depends if you go the there's sort of three ways you can come here. Whenever you do the Wide Atlantic Way, so down there is a wee river walk. Down there is your beach. Whenever you do the Wide Atlantic Way in the Republic, you can't do it in a car and caravan. There's bits of the road will be main road, and there's bits dirt track, height barriers and stuff like that. A small motorhome you could do it in, and even when you do the Wide Atlantic Way, you don't always do the whole thing. You miss lots of parts. So somebody could do the whole Wide Atlantic Way, and somebody else could do it, and the other person can do over double the miles than the first person, and both of them will say they've done it. The way the Causeway Coastal Road is, when you follow the sign for the Causeway Coastal Road, you can take basically a small lie. You're not going to get trapped. And then when you get the real narrow bits, I'd advise you no caravans and all the rest. And you get the real scenic, real wee narrow roads, tight turns. But if you just follow your nose in front of you, you won't get stuck in there. So whenever you come the other side of Cushendun, around that head over there, that's one of the very, very tight roads. And I didn't come it today because I missed it where my campsite was. But if you're on a car, motorbike, that's where you want to come. It'll be sheer cliffs going down to the sea, and you think, oh, we're going to fall over. It's one of them type of roads. You're shitting yourself in case you meet somebody. one of them type of roads, and that's the real rural road. And then you come to the main road that I came over the mountain, and that's the way most people who come who don't want to do that road. But then you've got to turn off that to come down here. If you come the real bad road, it'll bring you here. But the majority of traffic will not come that wee bad road. They'll come the main road. And it's not lovely road, you're over the mountain. You've no radio signal. You're back and beyond, like, lovely mountain road. And this wee place here is like a wee U-shape. You come down one end of the village and back up and you join that road. But if you're flying along in your car trying to get a radio station, which you're not going to get, and you're twiddling and all, you could pass it very easily. Only it says Cushendun and a wee National Trust symbol. So it was very easy must. But the coaches coming from Belfast to Giant's Causeway, they'll all come here. And they'll come down that road and they'll park the coach on the bridge. They're nowhere in the village. So they just park it on the bridge and all the tourists will get out and they'll walk down here to see the caves where games were thrown was filmed. But to me the caves is just anything as spectacular as the Giant's Causeway. It's not as big a scale, but it's just as amazing how it got there. And Northern Ireland is full of, look you off now, Northern Ireland is full of geology. They did a survey once upon a time, and only sees the ducks now. And we have more geology here compared to the average place for our size. We've got gold and everything, like. You know what, I've come through that village, I'm still carrying shit, like. There's a brown bus, a woman's bin there. And they're bundling it. I'm sure there would have been one at the shop and all. I've passed them, there's ones over there, I can see them. But I've walked past the bins. Struggling with how I lead. I'm not carrying this poo the whole way down the cave. I'm going to leave it here in the wall and then get it again on the way back up. You see the motorhomes are there? That's actually National Trust land there. And National Trust have the bins there. And everybody comes in the motorhomes, jams it up. They tell you that they park overnight and they throw all the rubbish. I don't agree in it. At the end of the day, National Trust is a charity. They shouldn't be putting, carry the rubbish to a council bin. But, everybody wants a wee free spot. Now, I have stayed in the other car park before as well, in my caravan, but I wouldn't do it in the summertime. Yeah. It's there for cars, like. We'll do the wee beach before we go. See the wee beach up there? No, we're going down to the wee cave. No, we're going down to the cave. Come on, pet. So this is private down here now, private houses. No overnight camping or parking. Them camper boys are push their luck and come over here, you know.